from the executive mansion.
Further, I have, in conjunction with the federal government, declared this state to be a disaster area.
I was sent to keep you here until they come.
To kill me.
Vampires, alive among the lifeless, that make the night hideous with their inhuman cravings. If they are not destroyed in the flaming pits of hellfire, or staked to the ground in the light of the sun, will the unbelievable become real? A world of inanimate zombies by day, irresistible, horrifying attackers by night. Can a zombie woman's hunger for love repopulate the earth?
Welcome, everyone. Let me get this volume up. I got the Blu-ray audio up to max here. Yeah, so today, I did a couple of these last year, for those new to the channel, these little watch parties. Every time I have every once in a while when I have a public domain movie on Blu-ray to watch. So it's Halloween time. Halloween time, I like watching these old, I don't know if this is really a horror movie, but it kind of, it crosses into that territory. If you've seen I Am Legend with Will Smith, that's a remake of this movie. So, this movie is Last Man on Earth. They remade it in the 70s or 80s, I think, with the Omega Man. And then the Will Smith movie, I Am Legend, is a remake of the same story also, and I believe this is based on a novel. I could be wrong about that one. And I do want to have another watch party next week for Angry Red Planet, which is also public domain. For those that don't know, public domain movies are movies that have no copyright for some reason or another. There's various reasons why that would be. So no company owns exclusive rights to this. You can do whatever you want with it. Anybody can legally. Sometimes we have issues with YouTube's bot, where YouTube's bot will block it, but hasn't happened too often. It is based on all, yeah. I don't think I've actually ever seen this movie though, so it's gonna be interesting. I've seen the Will Smith one. I've never seen the Omega Man, but I've never seen. I don't think I've seen this one either. Did it also inspire 28 Days Later? I don't know. I don't think so, because 28 Days Later is more of like a. I guess I can see the similarity. This is a zombie. This is, see, the Will Smith one, they were kind of like vampire people, right? The CG in that movie was awful, by the way. I think in this, they're more like zombies. I don't know, but we'll check it out. We'll get started in a second here. And I know I usually don't stream on Sundays, but with these watch parties, try to do them on the weekend. Try to mix things up a bit for Halloween time. And also, since I didn't stream last Wednesday, 7 p.m. today, we're going to stream Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles. We're going to go through half the campaign and then the other half on Wednesday. Oh, let me put subtitles on, actually. Because one thing I remember from last year when I was doing these old Blu-rays is the audio was always really low in these movies. Play. Yeah, let's get this started. I'm pumped about this movie. Let me know how the audio is when the movie actually starts. I have it at max, which it should be all right. If it's not, let me know and I'll lower it, but I can't make it any higher. All-day stream. Yeah, technically it is an all-day stream this week. Or this Sunday. The different ending to I Am Legend is much better. I don't remember it. Do I have that movie? is it? I do own it. I didn't even know I had it. I have I Am Legend. Okay, I do own that movie. This has an alternate ending also, so we'll check it out after the movie's over. Vincent Price is such a classic actor. I know someone was asking in the chat who he was. He is a classic silver screen actor from back in the day. He's been in a ton of stuff. He was also in the original House on Haunted Hill, I believe, and House of Wax, which I really like. In the original House of Wax, at the end, like the wax people come to life. In the remake, it was like they were dead bodies that were inside the wax. Anyone seen the animated Night of the Living Dead? That looks awful. I saw the trailer. It looked really bad. I'll stick with the original. By the way, I have a playlist on the channel for watch parties. So if you were new to the channel or you weren't here last year, you could go into that playlist, and I have all the watch parties from last year I did. A couple of them. What's your favorite Planet of the Apes films? I never saw the old ones. I do like the new ones they did. When did Vincent Price die? Anyone know? I don't know when he passed away.
Better get started.
Get up, Will Smith. Check out Vincent Price's reading of Edgar Allan Poe. That should be good. The Last Man on Earth. I love these old movies, how like dramatic the music always was. It was always super dramatic, and the font's like super in your face. That's old school like cinema, though. Speaking of which, I'm excited. Next week, a theater near me is showing Frankenstein
all it has been
for
since
$5.
I inherited the world. Only 3 years. Seems like 100 million.
It's the far-off future of 1968. Can you guys hear the movie, by the way? I'm curious. Because like I said, it's on Max. But with the old movies, like the volume's always kind of muted. He died in 93? I thought he died way before that. Wow. To be honest, I have no clue why they're making an animated Night of the Living Dead. It's unnecessary, and it looks really bad. Like, I would way much rather watch the original black and white version. It looks terrible. Audio seems fine. Cool. Well, so far the stream's not getting blocked, so I guess we're in the clear. Very cool. Oh, you know what? You guys will probably get a notification in a second. I forgot to promote my Resident Evil stream tonight. Gonna do that right now. What's the Night of the Living Dead? You don't know Night of the Living Dead, Sebastian? Night of the Living Dead, the classic George Romero zombie flick. Basically, the movie that inspired like zombie movies in general. Like it didn't create zombies, but it created what modern day zombies are. Instead of voodoo slaves, they are flesh-eating dead monsters. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, very classic movie. Also public domain, by the way. Which is why I streamed it last year. I guess YouTube's begrudgingly letting us have our perfectly legal fun today. Yeah, they ruined it with the Thing from Another World. I wanted to do that one. But you know how they get around it? Some companies, what they do, they'll have the rights to the Blu-ray. So they'll have the Blu-ray production rights, and then they'll sneak that into the Content ID system. So YouTube will claim it for them.
Silent
You know how scary that would be,
More
like,
of them for the pit.
waking
Every
up
day
and realize, like,
more of them.
that
They
you're the
live
only
off
person
weak
left.
ones and leave them
Anywhere.
for the pit.
Seriously, need to watch Omega Man? Yeah, I've never seen that one. Like I said before, the Will Smith one wasn't bad, but man, that's CG. I don't know why they made the creatures CG. They could have easily just done it with makeup. Like, the CG looks horrendous. This movie has to have the most variations and remakes of all time. Yeah, it's had, what, 2? I only know of the Omega Man and I Am Legend. Has there been more? I didn't think there was.
KOKW calling. Come in.
You ever watch The Matrix? Of course. I grew up with The Matrix. I have the whole box set. I saw those in theaters.
KOKW calling. I'm on international frequency. Come in.
CG never ages well. I don't know if I'd agree with that. Look at Terminator 2. Terminator 2 still holds up very well. Good CG ages well. If you want to see examples of CG that hasn't aged well, watch Blade 1. When, was Deacon Frost, when he turns into, the Blood God. Oh my god. It's Wesley Snipes fighting PlayStation 1 graphics. It's so bad.
They can't bear to see their image. It repels them. I need more mirrors.
Is that
His
garlic?
garlic's lost its
So,
punch.
okay, so it is a vampire virus in the original. Straight up vampires. They can't stand their reflection and don't like garlic. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Because in I Am Legend, they were just like generic zombie people.
There was a time when eating was pleasurable. Now it bores me. Just fuel for survival. I'll settle for coffee and orange juice this morning.
Just got the
First,
notification
there's
for
my
stream while watching.
life
This really
choice.
nice. I appreciate YouTube sending it after it started. We had a Power Ranger. Oh, the Power Rangers CG. The final battle of Power Rangers, the movie with Ivan Ooze. Oh my god. It's literally like, you've got live action and then it turns into
More,
Beast Wars.
Lots more. Better stop off and get them.
It's 3D animated. I'd say Gemini Man's definitely pushing boundaries. I haven't seen that.
I can't afford the luxury of anger. Anger can make me vulnerable. It can destroy my reason, and reason's the only advantage I have over them. I've got to find where they hide during the day. Uncover every one of them.
It reminds me of Days Gone.
Now, where did I finish?
During the day, they hide in those nests that you have to burn out.
Madison Street to 31st Avenue.
And I like the inner dialogue in this movie, too.
Over 3 years. And there's more than half the city I haven't searched.
I remember when Simpsons did a parody of this, and it was so funny during Halloween special. A fun fact, I noticed the other day, if you go to Disney Plus, there's a section now for Halloween. And under there, you can click on The Simpsons, and it's got a playlist of all the Treehouse of Horror specials. You literally click it, and all the Treehouse of Horror specials play. I love it.
Just wide enough to keep the flesh apart so their body seal can't function.
Wooden stakes.
And how many more of these will I have to make before they're all destroyed?
Got some
They
Castlevania
want
here.
my blood. Their lives are mine. And I still get squeamish.
Vincent Price was Egghead in the Adam West Batman. Was he really? I didn't know that. I gotta look that up. That's hilarious. Egghead. What a stupid villain.
Wait. That garlic. I'd better put it back where it belongs. I can't live a heartbeat away from hell and forget it.
Might as well restart Days Gone. It's been forever since I played. I haven't played in a while either, but I'm not restarting it. I've played that game goes on and on and on and on forever. I just got to like the military camp area. Treehouse of Horror specials are awesome. Those are my favorite Simpsons episodes. They've always been my favorite Simpsons episodes. I'm gonna look up on my phone Egghead in the Adam West. Hold on. Vincent Price Egghead. Oh my god, that is 100% him. He looks it's just Vincent Price with a shaved head that's stretched up.
That means one more stop I'll have to make.
That a hearse. Dad, you killed zombie Flanders. He was a zombie. I love how much Homer like shits on Flanders.
Right now, I'm out of gas.
I hear there's a sequel coming from a sequel or a well, yeah, Will Smith. Well, Will Smith died at the end of that, right? I thought he died or something at the end of that to create the vaccine or something. I don't. It's been years since I saw it, and I know there's an alternate ending that's totally different too, and I don't remember which one was which. I forgot to post my recipe. It's Raccoon City, guys. It's Raccoon City. Welcome to Raccoon City. A movie that may or may not be good. Yeah, he sacrificed himself. Was that in both endings? Because in one of the endings, doesn't he live? I gotta watch it again sometime. That movie's hard to watch, man. Because, like, the dog. The scene with the dog, like, I can't. Like, you can murder people all day, I don't care, in movies. But, like, kill a dog on screen, it's like, oh, I can't. Leave the dog alone. It's not her fault. And the alternate ending reveals the vampire zombie people are still sentient. And the reason they were coming after him is because he had one of them in the lab. See, I don't like that. Are you playing the Umbrella Chronicles? I don't know what you mean. By how? Just PS3. Yeah, I'm loading up on PS3. Move controllers. Greatest time of the year, autumn horror and chilled howling winds. Yes. Today I was actually working on the Metroid timeline, which I'm about halfway done editing it, so it's going really well. I'm excited. I think it might be the best video I've made. One of the best I've made, I think. And then the other half of the day I spent actually putting Halloween lights outside my house. I bought some RGB LED lights, so I'm just going to keep them outside my house all year round. Because I can have them as regular lights, or I can change colors. Ozzy, what's up, man? Tossed her like nothing. He needed to, man. He had no choice. You know, you got to be a good actor to be able to carry a movie like this pretty much on your own. So it's pretty impressive. Like, I mean, Vincent Price is a great actor from back in the day. Like, a movie like this can easily be boring if you don't have a good actor that carries it. You can see Rocky training in the background, punching the meat.
They're still fresh. But I'll take only what I need. They've got to last.
Can't wait to play Metroid now that I know it's traditional Metroid game. Yeah, it definitely is. Never like Prime because Metroid doesn't work in first person. I love the Prime games. But yeah, most of the games are traditional Metroid. Just Prime 1, 2, and 3 and Hunters are the 3D ones. And then Other M is like somewhere in between. Imagine you be cast a movie where you just walk around and do stuff. Yeah, that's an easy paycheck, man. Shit, I'll take that role.
They can wait, too. I've got my life to worry about.
Or better, yeah, what about these extras that are just laying on the floor?
Before dark.
Like, here's $100. All you gotta do is lay in the road for one scene. It's funny, speaking of extras, like, back in, like, mid-90s, when I was younger, and obviously my one of my sisters was younger, she was like in college, she wanted to get into like acting and stuff at the time. She was actually cast. What movie was it? She was cast as an extra. I forgot. Oh man, I don't remember what it was. It was a big movie too. I think it was like Air Force One or something like that. And she was like a flight attendant. There's something on the plane. It might not have been Air Force One. I gotta talk to her again and ask her what it was. But it was a big movie. And then she got paid for the day. But in the final scene, and this is what sucks about being an extra. In the final scene, the scene that she was in, it got completely edited out of the movie. So she's not even in the final movie. That happens a lot with extras, though. A lot of the times, like, you end up in a deleted scene and you'll never see yourself in a movie. I told you guys I was almost in Sharknado, I forget the number. The one at Universal Studios. See, these movies are kind of creepy, too, without, like, excessive amounts of gore. That's one thing I can say about, like Halloween, the original Halloween. It's a pretty terrifying, scary movie for back in the day. No gore. Metro Prime 1 is your masterpiece. I love that game. I think 2 was a bit of a misstep, but 1 is amazing.
I haven't much time left. It'll be dark.
Antop, welcome. Missed the beginning. Well, some people are getting notifications now. For some reason. I'll try and get back. How long is this for? This movie, actually, I can tell you. This movie has a running time of 86 minutes. So about an hour and 25 minutes total. Movies were always kind of short back then. You know, they had a bunch of practical effects for the thing. Oh, yeah, the prequel. Yeah, that was studio interference. They wanted the CG in there. It was cheaper and easier. And it looks terrible. Practical would have been way better. I'll never forget my friend for saying Halloween 1 was boring. You don't need to be friends with that person. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Someone tells me Halloween 1's boring, be gone.
12 long hours before the sun will rise and drive them back to darkness.
If only he had video games he could play. All he could do is play records all day. Been reading Ready Player One, a really good book. I've heard it's very different from the movie too. That guy didn't even look like a vampire monster. He just looked like some salesman that's looking for something to sell. Was he attracted to music, it seems?
Morgan, come out. Come out.
Oh, they talk too? I like that music. I don't know why it goes good with this scene.
Morgan, come out.
You plan to see a new Halloween movie? I'm seeing it Thursday on opening night. Thursday, I'm going to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to leave the park, go watch the movie, and then go right back into the park. Because they're open to 2 a.m. Excited as hell. Morgan, come out! Is The Thing prequel great movie? No, but it's nowhere near as bad as Reputation. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. The only thing I didn't like was the CG. I think the CG's awful as the movie. As a movie, I think it's a cool addition. And I like how it links up directly to the original. They don't look like monsters. They look like drunk people, yeah. And their clothes is all ravaged and everything.
Mom, I can't see! I can't see! Mom!
Another day. Another day to start all over again.
It was hard to tell whether it was daytime or nighttime again because it's all black and white. He's giving no fucks. He's just going to sit back, relax, drink some liquor. Hey, it's the apocalypse. What else are you going to do? You know? Might as well just, get trashed on your couch and then wake up the next day. You heard Creepshow from Shudder? Yeah, of course. I actually reviewed season 1. I still got to do 2 and I think 3 came out. I got to double check. Yeah, I love Creepshow. It's based off the original 80s anthology. One more week till I'm in Orlando. Joe, are you going to the parks? It's a pretty good time to go. Although the deeper into Halloween you go, the busier typically they get. God, what a boring... you literally are just, making wooden stakes all day. Is he wearing the same clothes, too, the whole time? I guess it doesn't matter, though. I remember when me and my friends got to watch the filming of You saw the filming of The Curse of Michael Myers? That's crazy. That's kind of cool, though. Awful movie, generally, but that's kind of cool. Curse was an amazing sequel. You guys will see my opinion on Curse of Michael Myers. Halloween Day, or a day or two after, depending on the copyright claim. But, yeah, that's... It's something. It's something, alright. God, you know what scared the hell out of me when I was a kid? This scene reminds me of it because of the tomb. In the Francis Ford Coppola Dracula, the 90s Dracula movie, when, I forgot her name. When Dracula kills the girl and then she comes back to life as a vampire, I don't know why that scene scared the hell out of me. And then they have to decapitate her. I think they decapitate her, right? That whole scene scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. When she came back. The way that movie was filmed is creepy. Do you recommend you stream Nosferatu? Yeah, I would like to stream Nosferatu some. I've never seen Nosferatu. But I don't know, I have mixed feelings on silent films. Because, I know that's, classic Hollywood, but, I've always found them boring. I've never been able to, sit through a silent film.
The sun's already set. They'll be everywhere.
I think Chris Michael Myers still has its charm, which is fan-added. It's a lot better than either theatrical or producer's cut. I think Chris Michael Myers would have been a better movie if it was a Halloween cult kind of thing and not involve Michael Myers. If it was Halloween 3. If it was Halloween 3 and was just a Halloween anthology thing and it was just I don't know, Halloween the Curse of Thorn, call it. And it wasn't Michael Myers. I think it would have been a more interesting movie. Just mixing Michael Myers into that movie, it was just, it's all weird. I've never liked the whole cult thing. Damn it went dark fast, yeah. Guess there was a little time jump because it was daytime for a short time. Oh, the salesman. So you guys see this right here? This used to be my house before I put a no soliciting sticker on my door. We live in a neighborhood where we get so many salesmen all the damn time walking up and down, and I got sick of it. And I went on Amazon for $5 and I ordered a pack of no solicitor stickers, and I put it on the door, and now I see them walk up to my door and then walk away. I'm like, yes, it works. It works as a repellent. This used to be my house right here. They all start grabbing me. Please, you need lawn services. Start throwing brochures at me. I'm throwing freaking garlic and crosses at them to leave me alone. Showing them mirrors. Oh, shit. Cut his arm off. I don't know. I feel like he's pretty safe in general. Because, like, look how weakly they're hitting, like, the wooden bars and stuff. I think he's alright. Yeah, he forgot the sticker. He needs to have a no soliciting sticker. That would solve all his problems. Original music from Nosferatu puts me to sleep. However, Nosferatu features type O negative. Will keep you headbanging through it. I'll have to look it up. I've never heard of that. It's a 98 Nosferatu remake that's pretty good. Is it that... Hold on. Is it... What movie am I thinking of? Isn't there a movie about Nosferatu that, it's about someone making the movie Nosferatu? What am I thinking of? Someone's making the movie Nosferatu, and Nosferatu was an actual vampire. Or what Orloff, I think his name was an actual vampire. What movie is that? That's a movie, right? That garlic doesn't seem to be doing much. Maybe it's expired. Back what I missed. He went back to the house and got attacked by a bunch of them. But he just kind of like weaved around them and went back inside. What if they threw a rock at his door? Should have thrown it harder. I gotta say, for him watching like a projector back then, it is very clear quality that he's watching that in. Shadow of the Vampire, that's what it's called? I gotta check that out. When was that made? I just remembered that because I was thinking about Nosferatu. I'd never seen it, and I've always thought the premise was interesting. Is this movie similar to comic Y, The Last Man on Earth? I don't think so. Because I don't know the comic, but I've started watching the show. And that's more that he's literally the last man on Earth and there's a bunch of women left. This should probably be called The Last Human on Earth. Because it seems that there's nobody else, literally. You ever watch Freddy Krueger remake? Yeah, I hated it. I think it's awful.
Do you hear, Morgan?
I think they ruined Freddy.
Morgan?
Friday the 13th was good.
Do you hear, Morgan?
That's the head salesman.
3 years.
He's like from AT&T or something, trying to sell internet services. Oh, flashback sequence. He's officially lost his marbles. I think anyone would in this situation.
Hey, Verge.
Yes?
Shit, how couldn't you?
My makeup. My hair.
All right.
Hey, where is
Resident Evil.
everybody? All I can see
Hi,
is...
Ben.
Oh.
I can hear children, but I can't see any children.
Uncle Ben! Uncle Ben!
Uncle Ben.
Kathy.
Oh, that's the head salesman. Uncle Ben.
Open them and see. Open them and
Oh, come.
Will you two ban this stream? We're seeing good so far. If they would have, it would have been already. It would have already been blocked. But either way, the movie's public domain, so, which means that literally nobody owns the copyright to this movie. You do whatever you want with this movie.
Take a look at this.
Plague claims hundreds. Is Europe's disease carried on the wind? So it started in Europe.
It's highly theoretical, Ben.
Theoretical. Do I have to remind you that theory is a beginning of solution?
Uncle Ben's gonna sell them some minute rice.
Is Europe's disease carried on the wind? Is it, Ben?
Friday the 13th with the best of horror remakes. I really like Texas
And
Chainsaw
it
Massacre
is.
too. I actually
It
think
is
that's one of the few that
encouraged.
surpasses the original.
Is that what you really think, or just what you'd like to think?
I cannot accept half-baked theories that sell newspapers. I'm a scientist, not an alarmist.
You're whistling past the graveyard.
Is that a commentary on my work at the lab?
We both know how hard you've worked.
I'm sorry, Ben. I just can't accept the idea of universal disease.
Uncle Ben,
This part is oddly relevant
All right,
today.
Kathy. Who can resist that face?
Sylvester Calzone.
All right. Card tricks.
Thought about streaming some Far Cry
Card
games.
tricks.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't have a specific date for it, but eventually I will. Cause
Robert, is it
Far Cry
possible
5
this
was one of the first
germ
ones I
or
ever
virus
streamed.
could be airborne?
Anything is possible, Verge. The best brains in the world have been running through this thing with a fine-tooth comb. The germ is visible under a microscope, but is not like any bacilli ever known.
In what way?
It can't be destroyed by any process we've been able to uncover.
But
Some
with the whole
bleach.
world trying, there must be a solution.
Some bleach or some ultraviolet light.
Hey, Mommy, when are you gonna cut the cake?
Playing Far Cry 6 now, it seems cool.
Right
Yeah,
now,
what
our
I've heard about that
problem
game
is
is
to
that
cut that
feels
cake.
too similar to the other Far Cry games.
Hey,
I'm
Mommy.
okay with that.
Hey, Mommy.
I like Far Cry as it is.
Coming.
I love that series. Don't like Nightmare on Elm Street remake, but I think Jackie Earl Haley did a lot better with the horrible material I had to work with. He did fine. I don't like he did what he could with the part. My point is, or what I didn't like was how they wrote Freddy. Like they took out, and in their defense, in the first movie, he's not so humorous. He was a bit more serious, but I mean we've had like humorous Freddy so long, and then and in the remake it felt like he had no personality. It just felt like it was generic scary monster. I don't know. The original. I like the original way better. Far Cry 5 had great DLC. I never even finished the campaign. New Dawn was linked to 5, right? I haven't played that either yet. I'm way behind. Been sitting here posting a reminder for my Resident Evil stream for like 30 minutes.
The wind wake you up?
It always does.
How do you feel?
I'm all right.
Oh, don't get up, honey.
I'm not sick, Bob. I'll make
You don't
breakfast.
have to.
I'll be all right. Go on and read your paper.
So I wonder if he's like immune. Well, he's got to be immune then. Or maybe he developed a cure or something for himself. I don't know. I haven't seen this yet. New Dawn was a spin-off from... Oh, so it was an alternate reality? It wasn't like a direct continuation? That's interesting, though. You seen House of Wax with Vincent Price? Ages ago. I haven't seen that movie in ages. The House of Wax remake I thought was pretty good, too. With freaking Paris Hilton. But that movie, I thought that movie was alright. That was pretty good. Very different from the original. I wish I could stream like newer horror movies like that, but those would be copyright claimed in a heartbeat. Those are copyright
sweetheart,
protected.
look, if you don't feel well, please go back to bed.
I'm just a little tired, that's all. I wish somebody would find a vaccine.
It's all we're working on at the lab, Verge. Maybe you better not send her to school today.
This is something you see mistaken all the time in things. Like, they want to give her a vaccine 'cause she's
You
infected,
should go
but
to
like
work.
vaccines
I
don't
have
do
to.
anything if
Bob.
you're already infected. The vaccine is before you get infected.
So frightened.
It's like a Resident Evil when they like you
Everything's
they give the
gonna be
vaccine
all
to
right,
Jill and it's like, but she was already infected. Maybe it's like a vaccine and cure rolled into one now. Oh, was a continuation years later? So that means the crazy prophet guy in Far Cry 5 was right.
Well,
The bacilli are multiplying.
that kicks the bone marrow theory in the head.
This specimen shows a higher white count than when I put it on the slide. Those cells are still living, Dr. Mercer, off one another.
That clearly looked like
There
painting.
has to be an answer. You heard that all communications are ended outside the continental limits?
Yes, I heard.
That leaves it in our laps. So we keep trying. Where's Cortman?
You guys
But he
will
should
probably
be here
know
by
if he should
now.
pop up in a
You
second.
two stay on this
On
virus
social media
theory
for me.
until I decide it's exhausted.
Right.
Yes, sir?
Morgan will fill you in.
All right, sir. And what did the great man of science have to say today? More of the usual?
Oh, he's trying, Ben, just like the rest of us.
And nothing works. The streets are swarming with truckloads of bodies that they're throwing into that god-awful pit. And the dedicated Dr. Mercer goes on with his plodding, unimaginative approach.
You have a better idea?
Maybe. At least it involves imagination.
Ben, it's as simple as this. An unknown germ is being blown around the world. It's highly contagious and it's reached plague proportions.
And you don't believe some of the dead have come back?
Let's get to work.
So it's a germ?
And why are they burning the bodies? Why don't they bury them?
Because it's the best known way to control the contagion.
I guess
to keep
that's
the germ
interchangeable
from
germ
spreading.
virus. Well,
That's what
wouldn't germ be more of like a bacteria?
You'd prefer us to believe in vampires?
If they exist, yes. There are stories being told, Bob.
By people who are out of their minds with fear.
Maybe.
Dracula's returned.
But there are too many to be just coincidental.
Vampires.
Stories about people who have died and have come back.
They're stories, Ben, stories.
And why are the infected people always so tired in the daytime? Why can't they stand the sunlight? Why are they only seen at night?
That settles it. They're vampires.
Look,
That's the medical analysis right
it's
there
dark.
to determine vampirism. They didn't really
Now, is
understand the
this
difference
bacilli
back then. Yeah, clearly.
It doesn't alter.
And this bacilli is found in the blood of every infected person, or isn't it?
To show me germs is not to refute these stories, Bob.
Plus, it's a movie.
Point is, if there are vampires, they exist in spite of these germs.
Come on, let's get to work.
Man, you know what I wish I could stream is
And until further notice, this station will
the
continue
original
its round-the-clock
Dracula.
coverage of this national disaster.
It's Universal though.
And now we switch you to the state capitol, where His Excellency the Governor is speaking from the Executive Mansion.
Further, I have,
All right, stream
in
scheduled.
conjunction with the federal government, declared this state to be a disaster area. The public health is dependent on bodies of the deceased being burned. You must notify the health department.
You seen Midnight Mass? No, I haven't.
Plague victim in your home. Under no circumstances.
That's on
should you
Netflix,
tell the
right?
public. In view of the dire emergency that exists, I intend to.
Anything new?
Huh? No, nothing new.
Probably the only person that can pull up that mustache. Yeah. Well, and what was it? Adam West Joker. Look at Caesar. What was his name?
Mommy, where are you? Mommy,
Caesar. Hold on.
I'm going to call the doctor.
I said no.
I was gonna say Caesar Romero, but that's not Caesar Romero.
Burge, there's nothing they can do.
It is Caesar Romero.
Can't just
Never
let her
mind.
hide there.
Yeah,
Well,
Caesar
this
Romero.
way she
Joker.
has a chance. If you call a doctor, he'll report it.
Now, no, the
You
Game
want
Collector.
that?
Welcome to the Last Man on Earth stream.
Mommy, help me.
Wonder which Belmont Dracula hates the most. Probably Leon, because he started everything.
Please help me.
If it weren't for him, there wouldn't be Belmonts running around trying to get him.
How can you be so sure she's...
Blindness is one of the symptoms. You're not to call a doctor under any circumstances. No one is to come into this house. Now remember that.
God, that's terrible when kids are involved.
Mommy. Mommy.
Viruses don't care, though.
Mommy, where are you?
I've got to pick Ben Cortman up on the way to the lab. No one is to come into this house. Now remember that.
But the Nightmare remake is a creepy version of 1 and 2 Freddy's Coming for You. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't care for that movie. It had its moments, but nothing's creepier than Johnny Depp's death in the original Nightmare on Elm Street. That just traumatized me when I was a kid for some reason. He just explodes from his bed.
Don't take a boy like this. You can't. You can't.
The most makeup covered mustache, exactly. I love how you can see it through the makeup and everything too. It's awesome. Superman has the most CG covered mustache. That was funny. I saw the original Justice League in theaters. I didn't even know about that until after.
We're late.
And watching that movie, I couldn't pinpoint what was wrong with Superman. And then later on, I found out that about the CG mustache.
Ben, what's the matter with you?
Nothing, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Ben, look, let's talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. You think I'm out of my mind. You laughed at me and my theory. You might be one of them.
Ben, look, you're ill. You ought to see a doctor.
No doctors.
Oh, delirium is setting in.
You take care of your life, I'll take care of mine. Now get away from here. You understand? Get away from here!
Speaking of Depp exploding, I found an earthquake-proof bed. They used that clip to show how scary an idea it is. Wait, an earthquake-proof bed? I didn't even know that was a thing. What's an earthquake-proof bed? It just, like... What, if your house is shaking and the bed doesn't shake? I don't get that. What did they say what state this takes place in? Okay, I saw the map. It's in New York, right? I saw the map he was using. It looked like New York. I don't know if they actually said it, though. Still waiting for the Freddy in space movie. We almost had Michael in space. In fact, I talk about that during my Halloween 6 review. They invited John Carpenter to come back. And his story treatment was putting Michael on the space station. They said no. So we almost had Halloween X. I would have thought that was awesome. Why not? It folds inward and drops you into a steel coffin? I mean,
you're
box?
looking for anybody but me.
I don't know. That sounds like a bad idea. Like if it shakes too hard, it just opens, you fall into an abyss.
Right.
Like what if you're sleeping and like you rip ass and it activates and it shuts you inside the bed?
Not yet. But believe me, Morgan, we'll find an answer.
When, Doctor? We need it right now. I need it.
You're the only one who wasn't afraid to come here today.
What's going to happen, Dr. Mercer? Is everybody in the world going to die before someone finds the answer?
Would have been amazing.
No.
Halloween X,
I don't think so.
absolutely.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today
Mankind's changing.
is evidence of that.
God, you know what was one of like one of the most like hopeless, scary scenes with like virus related things ever? Walking Dead season, I think it was like the end of season 1 or maybe beginning of season 2 when they're trying to get to the CDC.
All right.
Like at this point they have no idea what the hell's going on still with the whole world. And they get to the CDC and like the whole time the CDC is like their final hope. Like let's get there, find a cure, let's see what's going on. And there's a scientist there and it just basically like the whole situation is just like it's over, the world's done. We can't do anything. There's no one left that's going to do anything. It's like this everywhere. Like, that's back when I think Walking Dead was at its best. Like, at the beginning. But, man, that scene, you're like, oh my God. You just get this feeling of hopelessness. Like, that's it. Like, that's the world. They just have to survive it now.
When?
I called a doctor. I had to.
I told you not to call anyone.
Mom.
What a fool.
Died.
He might have been able to cure her.
She kept reaching out her hands, groping for me. And then, all of a sudden,
If I put this on silent.
gone. And they came in. I tried to stop them. They took her.
I saw a truck out there. Was that it? Was it?
That was the end of season 1, yeah. That whole part was just like, and then when they left too, like the whole place was gonna explode. And I don't remember who stayed behind. No, there was the black lady that stayed behind. I don't remember her name, and I think someone else too.
Let that
But
truck
like,
through. Get out
some
of
of
the
the
way.
people just stayed behind. They're like, I'm just gonna die
Nobody's
here.
allowed out there.
And I was like, that whole scene, the whole
Please, all of you,
scenario
get behind those lines.
was
Look
horrifying.
sharp there. Move along.
I never watched The Walking Dead. I've been watching it since day one.
Make way.
In all honesty, my opinion, the last couple seasons, ever since
you,
Rick left the
mister,
show,
come back. Come back.
but yeah, when that show started like that, it was the best show on TV at the time. Every Sunday was an event to me.
Did this truck just come in from Market Street? I said, did this truck just come in from Market Street?
Mister, I don't know.
Shit, they probably burned the kid's body already. That's horrible.
Hey, you don't belong in here. Get out. I said get out.
I want my daughter.
Mister, a lot of daughters are in there, including my own.
Yeah, they're just like chucking people into the fire. Every Sunday's still an event for me. Yeah, we watch it every Sunday. I don't think the episodes are as good now. Especially this season. I don't know. This whole season feels to me like it's all disjointed. Like it's just, I don't feel like there's a bigger thing happening. It's just like this character's doing this while this character's doing that while this character's doing that. Like it just, I don't know. I like the first half of the show way better than it is now.
Mom, I can't see. I can't see.
Yep, she's blind too.
Verge.
Stopped watching it 3 seasons ago. So, did you stop watching? Did you stop watching after Rick left? After Rick left the show? It's just like after Rick and Carl left the show, I'm just like, I don't care about any of these characters left. The only characters I care about are Daryl and Carol. Like, there's the 2 OGs. Literally, like, anybody else on the show could die, and I wouldn't care. And it used to be the kind of show where if a character died, you were just like, what? No. You don't get that feeling anymore on the show.
I promise. I won't let them put you there.
It's funny comparing this movie to the Will Smith version in 07. Totally different. And again, I've never seen this original one. But yeah, the Will Smith one's totally different movie. I guess they just took the same basic premise and did something with it. I like this movie a lot so far. I think it's cool. It's a well-made, like, classic film. Like, it is. And you got a great classic actor on screen, Vincent Price. Can't go wrong. Yep, I just wasn't invested anymore. I feel a lot of people felt that way about Walking Dead. And right now, like, it's not a bad show by any means. It's just, it started out all the way up here. And, you know, if a show lasts long enough, it's going to get to that point eventually where you're not nowhere near as good as you were at the beginning. But, I mean, I keep watching it because I want to watch it till the end and see where everything wraps up, you know? So it's like I'm already invested. Still heartbroken about Glenn. That was hard to watch. I still remember, like, I had a couple friends over, and oh my god, it was like a horror movie. Everyone started screaming because everyone was anticipating it because of the comics. And then when they hit Abraham, because remember, Abraham was the first one to go. When they did it, everyone was so relieved. Everyone was like, oh my God. It was so funny because no one gave a shit about Abraham. But we were all like, oh my God, thank God they didn't kill Glenn. And then bam, Glenn got it. So I was like, no! It was hard to watch. It was real hard to watch. I thought they had just taken Glenn and replaced him with Abraham. Because just a couple episodes before that, you had that fake out where they made it seem like Glenn died, but he was like under the recycle bin. I was so upset. I like Glenn. He was the heart and soul of the group. When Glenn died, my coworkers talked about it for 3 weeks. It was a huge deal. But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like after that, there was nothing like that in the show where like everybody was talking about it. There was no big event or big reactions. The novel's been reworked several times. For what are you talking about, Ro? For this? For Last Man on Earth? Was the original novel called Last Man on Earth? I don't even know, because I know the Thing, the original novel, had a different name too. How could you not care about Abraham? He was one of the best. But I would have taken him over Glenn, is what I'm saying. That's why, like, when he died, everyone was just relieved that it wasn't Glenn. That's my point. But it was a fake out because they both got it.
Who's there?
Held to open the door, started freaking uppercutting. The book was called... Oh, the original book was called I Am Legend? So like the Will Smith movie. Oh my God. That is terrifying. Uppercut, man. Uppercut. Noah in the show probably had the most... Noah. Oh, Noah. I forgot it. Noah was the, he was the black kid, right? That got stuck in the,
Morgan.
He was like stuck in a door or something. They like tore him apart, right?
Kill you,
I forgot. See, man, so many seasons ago. There's so many characters I completely forgot about.
Morgan.
Yeah, they were like tearing his face up and everything. I Am Legends based off of this. Yeah, there's this, I guess this is based on the I Am Legend book. And then they also remade this movie. This was the original movie. And then they made a remake called The Omega Man and then the Will Smith version. Those are the only remakes I know about. But yeah, this is the I Am Legend, the classic I Am Legend. Another day. Wow, crazy, never knew that. Yeah, and you wouldn't know just by watching this movie, because I've never seen this original one, but I have I Am Legend, and yeah, it's two very different movies. But they're based off the same novel, story, whatever.
If Cortman thinks he can get to me by destroying my car, his wits are getting dull.
Damn, they messed up his car. Let's walk over to the dealership, steal one.
This convertible would be nice. Probably handles well.
Easily the convertibles.
But I can't think of comfort. There was a time when I shopped for a car.
You can't get a convertible in this world. What if like a monster pulls you out? You need protection over you.
Wagon will have to do.
Station? Do people even buy station wagons anymore? Like, do companies even make station wagons? I feel like I haven't seen like any new station wagons in years. I remember when Negan got announced for Tekken. That makes no sense. And he doesn't have a character ending either, right? The Omega Man, Night of the Living Dead were also taken from the book. Night of the Living Dead was based off that book? I thought that was just a thing George Romero made up. I mean, I guess it's all similar, though. Oh, look, a dog, just like in I Am Legend.
Alive. It's alive.
It's alive. It's alive.
Wait! Don't run away! Come back here! Don't run away! Come back! Come back here!
Oh no, he's gone. I'd be like, nope, it's too far.
Wherever he is, I've got to find him. If I have to search every street, every house, every alley, every inch of this town, I've got to find him.
At that point, just pretend you didn't see him and go back home. No, they don't make station wagons. That's why I buy a hatchback.
Come back!
Yeah, I haven't seen a station wagon in ages.
Hey, boy, where are you?
Subaru still does? You got the car on sales practically for free. You could literally get any car you wanted to
Where
now.
are you, pal? Come here.
I Am Legend is the movie they teased. Oh, you're right. They had the Batman versus Superman poster in the background in that movie. That's hilarious. I remember that. Who knew it would actually happen?
They're dead. They've been staked.
Means someone's out there throwing stakes.
But these are made of iron. That's wood. Like mine.
Spears.
Someone else is alive in this world.
If it's the price of horror
Where
legend,
are they?
absolutely.
Where are they hiding?
Man, I wonder. House of Wax isn't public domain, is it? I'm gonna look it up.
Come from? Why haven't I seen them?
I would love to stream that.
This is Robert Morgan. If somebody can hear me, answer me. For God's sake, answer me.
I think it is. This work is in the public domain because it was published in the U.S. between 1926 and 1963.
KOKW calling. Answer me.
That doesn't always mean anything, though, because so was Dracula, and that's not public domain. Universal's has tight rights over that. This one might be, though. House of Wax copyright was never renewed. I gotta pick that movie up if it's public domain.
So you finally decided to come back. It's all right, boy. Good boy.
I'm looking it up on YouTube. Yeah, I'm looking House of Wax up on YouTube.
No,
Warner Brothers has it on their main channel.
it's gonna be all right.
I think Warner Brothers might have renewed the rights to it. So that one's probably no-go. Warner Brothers is very content ID friendly.
There, now we've got you all cleaned up.
Dracula's a bit more of a murky kind of thing. Yeah, because Dracula technically is public domain, but
You can rest.
Universal holds the rights over the movies.
All cleaned up.
For example, like my Dracula review, when I did it a while back, it's copyright claimed by Universal right away. They let it go, of course, but yeah, Content ID will pick it up for Universal immediately. The dog in the thing could die 1,000
they're out
deaths.
there, don't
It's because it wasn't a dog.
You poor, driven thing.
Is that a poodle? What? That's a poodle, right?
Everything's gonna be all right. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. You're going to get better. We're gonna have lots of happy times together. You'll see, everything's gonna be
That man,
fine.
that's got a crazy feeling though. Like being alone for so long and then like a dog comes along. Just any other living creature. What was wrong with the dog and the thing? It wasn't a dog. It was the thing posing as a dog. The dog was dead long ago. The one in the movie was an alien. It was a fake dog. Can you look up the original House on Haunted? What? See if it's public domain? Let me see. See, because you know one way to tell whether you have problems with it on YouTube. You look up the name of the movie on YouTube and then type in full movie. And see if anyone's uploaded the full movie. I don't see any House of Wax one. Oh, wait, here's one. No, this isn't it. Yeah, see, I think Warner Brothers holds the rights to it right now. House on Haunted Hill. Man, so the dog gets infected just like an I Am Legend. Why? Leave it alone. I think House on Haunted Hill. Yeah, there's full House on Haunted Hill, full shit, yeah, House on Haunted Hill's on YouTube.
Wait, I'm not gonna hurt you.
They saw
Can't you
ass.
understand? Wait!
House on Haunted Hill's public domain. 1959. And it's got full the full movie on YouTube also. That'd be a good one to stream.
Wait! I'm not going to hurt you. Wait! 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 I couldn't be out here in the daylight if I was one of them. You know that they can't come out until sundown.
I mean, just the fact that he's making coherent sentences.
Do you want to come
proves
with
he's
me or
human.
do you want to face them?
Damn, she looks disheveled. Holy horse, welcome. I love every woman that watches the thing in the first minute is like, what the fuck, the dog? Then a few minutes later, they fucking use the flamethrower on the dog. Yeah, I'm telling you, once you realize that dog... Man, that scene with the dog is terrifying. When it's just staring and growling, and it's like... I mean, that dog deserves an Oscar, by the way. Because the acting of the dog, they made the dog look so creepy. And in real life, obviously, it was just a dog. Like, standing there in the camera. But just the mannerisms and the movements it did, and you knowing the backstory of the thing. Like, that dog deserved an Oscar. Dog lasted like 5... Was the dog even in the movie for 5 minutes here? At least in the Will Smith version, like, you develop that relationship with the dog. I'm okay with this, alright? Because the I Am Legend version was way more heartbreaking. So I meant in the thing, not this movie. What, about the dog? Yeah, I was talking about in the thing, the dog is not a real dog. It's a monster. Can't find it on Amazon. What, House on Haunted Hill?
Feeling better?
George, is that what you're talking about?
Yes,
Would
I
you
wonder
like
if it
cup
ever
of
got a
coffee?
Blu-ray release.
thank you.
Oh yeah, it did get a Blu-ray. There's a $25... Oh no, this is the 1999 version.
You seem very well organized here.
Yeah.
My name is Ruth Collins.
Yeah, I don't know if it ever got a Blu-ray
I
release.
was married.
There's one.
I lost my husband.
Vincent Price Collection. House on Haunted Hill, Return of the Fly. It's got a couple of his movies. $250.
You were married.
No, thank you.
Children?
I could always just restream it from YouTube.
A daughter.
But on Blu-ray, it looks so much clearer, though. You know, on YouTube, it's always, like, shitty quality. I'll figure it out. When did you last see Omega Man? I've never seen the Omega Man. The only one I saw was I Am Legend. I never even saw this one.
What are you doing?
Maybe she's allergic.
Please stop, please. Stop it, please. You're making me sick.
Why do you turn away? Why do you turn away?
That's kind of funny, actually. You're making me sick. She could be allergic.
You are infected.
No.
Infected systems are allergic to garlic.
I mean, there's regular
I'm one
people.
of them.
There's regular people that are allergic to it also. You don't have to be a
You've
monster.
made up your mind just because I...
You can't change the facts by talking.
Facts. What facts? That I got sick? I've had a sensitive stomach all my life. I saw my husband killed, torn to pieces right in front of our house.
I've had a sensitive stomach all my life.
been wanting
I
ever
get
since.
diarrhea frequently.
Hiding at night, not eating more than scraps. Sick with mourning, sick with fear, unable to sleep.
Oh, Mega Man's a good one. You used to run on
shouted me.
TBS all the time. Yeah, I want to check it out
Just
sometime
because
because
of fear. Hit me.
I like seeing how
Drag me
different
to
it
this
is.
house.
Because this one's
And to top
totally
it all,
different
when
from
I
I
get
Am
sick
Legend.
because you shove a piece of reeking garlic in my face. You tell me I'm infected.
I don't feel that's an accurate
Where is
infection
it?
test, like
You
rubbing
can't
garlic
go
in
out
someone's
there. It's
face
almost
and
sunset.
seeing if
Let
they
me go.
react.
Go out there now in a few minutes.
I'd
you're
react too. I'd be
full
like,
of-
fuck off of me. What are you doing?
At
I don't
least let me give you a
care.
blood test.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
That
You
woman
mustn't
can't
be
eat
hungry.
Taco
I'll
Bell. That's just
fix you
sad.
something.
That's not a life worth living if you can't eat Taco Bell. Or Tijuana Flats. I like Tijuana Flats too. I DoorDashed that yesterday. I was editing my Metroid Timeline Part 1 and eating a dos enchiladas with blackened
You
chicken.
know, you should eat.
I can't.
This movie's almost over. It doesn't even feel like it. Because what, an hour and 26 minutes total. So it's like 15 minutes or something left in this.
You seem used to them.
Oh, as much as anybody could be. I'm not frightened of them anymore, if that's what you mean. Oh, I protect myself against them, but only because there's so many. Individually, they're weak, mentally incompetent, like animals after a long famine. If they weren't, they sure
Dr.
would have
Claw,
found a
Mad
way of
Producer,
breaking me here
welcome.
a long
I like that
time
name.
ago.
Come out, Morgan.
Hear that?
I hate Taco Bell. I'd rather starve.
That's
Oh,
Betty
no,
Ford.
man. I like their
was my
tacos.
Your
Even though it's like fake
He was
fake
like a
tacos,
kid
but
brother.
still.
If I could find him and destroy him,
But you said he was your friend.
when I find him, I'll drive a stake through him, just like all the others.
Damn. You said he was your friend. When I find him, I will drive a stake through him. That was the best line of the movie
you
so
lived
far.
through all this.
Cold
Do
as
you know
ice.
why?
Perhaps I was chosen. That's a laugh. Or perhaps it's because a long time ago when I worked in Panama, I was bitten in my sleep by a bat. My theory is that the bat had previously acquired the vampire germ. By the time it entered my blood, it had been strained and weakened by the bat system.
That's a
As
stretch.
result, I have immunity.
That is quite the stretch.
Well, it's only a guess, but it's all I have to go on.
The whole world's infected with this killer vampire virus. And he
You don't
survives like,
think
I got bit by a
I'm
bat
immune?
once. That must be why.
Do you?
It's a simple
I-
matter.
I
to
guess
find
it
out
makes
whether you are
sense.
or not.
I guess. Amazing. I love this like old sci-fi science.
What will you do if I am infected? Cure me? You don't have to answer. I know as well as you do. It's incurable.
There might be a way. If not of killing the germ, at least of containing it.
Taco Bell's dead to me until I bring back the Cool Ranch Doritos Locos
I had the
Taco.
equipment,
That's
the
too much like cheesiness,
time.
though. I like the
But you
nacho
don't.
fries. I love nacho fries. That's the mark of a true friend. You become a vampire determined to put your vampire corpse out of your misery. Yeah, apparently. Shit, if I ever turn a vampire, leave me alone, man. I wanna fly around and bite people. Like, don't come stake my ass. This movie's ridiculous, but still good. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, she was about to inject something. What is this? Heroin.
You are one of
This is
them.
a drug addict.
I was. And without that injection, I'll be one again.
What do you mean? You found a solution?
That's right. Exactly
damn.
as you said it could be.
She probably should have said that from the
Thank
beginning.
For it.
What is it?
Defibrinated blood plus vaccine. The blood feeds the germ.
It's just water.
The vaccine keeps it isolated and prevents it from multiplying. We've had it for some time now.
We?
There are quite a number of us.
And I thought you were alone. I was going to cure you. Does that amuse you?
No.
Now, I want the truth.
The one time you wanted nacho fries and we're disappointed. Yeah, I
want
drove all the way
of
up there
it.
and they're
Why
like,
are you here?
it was a temporary
Find
menu
out if you
item.
know any more than we do. You know
Bastards.
far less. We're alive. Infected, yes, but alive. We're going to reorganize society. Do away with all those wretched creatures who are neither alive nor dead. Start everything all over again.
And you want me to join?
Shit, so she said she was one of them
You
before.
can't join us. You're a monster to them. Why do you think I ran when I saw you? Even though I was assigned to spy on you. Because I was so terrified of what I'd heard about you. You're a legend in the city.
A legend.
Living by day instead of night.
I'm legend.
Leaving as evidence of your existence bloodless corpses. Many of the people you destroyed were still alive.
Oh,
The
damn.
loved ones of the
Well, that's a
people in my
twist.
group.
I
So,
don't know.
so the monster. See, I like that
Out
twist.
here.
So
What
the
do you mean?
monsters think he's the monster.
They're coming after you tonight. That's why I was sent here.
How's he supposed to know, though?
Prevent you from resisting them. I'm supposed to keep you here until they come.
To kill me.
Yes,
Your new society sounds charming.
the beginning of any society is never charming or gentle.
And you pretended to be shocked at my violence. Well, what are you waiting for?
Imagine needing the
Why don't
vampire
you go
treatment,
on and
not being
use
able to
it?
afford
Get
it.
it over with.
Because
Use
crummy
it.
drug
Get it
company
over
charges his arm and a leg, yeah. Well, shit. Apparently, we've seen the real world. You can give shit away for free, and half people won't take it either, so
Now you know.
it wouldn't be much of a difference.
What are you going?
So the vaccine, she has the equivalent of Zombrex. Yeah, Zombrex was also like, it wasn't really a cure either, right? It just kind of held it back. Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't see that coming. Now the I Am Legend title makes sense. He's just, now he feels like a badass. He's like, huh, they're all afraid of me. I'm a Belmont. He's literally a Belmont. He's the boogeyman of the vampires. He's the Daywalker. He's Blade. That's what he is. Daywalker. Vincent Price is so good. Yeah, he's a great actor. Definitely deserving of his legendary status. Speaking of Blade, the MCU Blade is supposed to be coming out October next year. Yeah, I saw that announcement. That's weird because Marvel US hasn't said anything officially about it. It was like Marvel India that on their Twitter that revealed that. It was such a weird reveal. I mean, cool. But yeah, it's weird.
Look.
She can look at her reflection now. I wasn't expecting much going to this movie, but I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Yeah, me too. Like I said before, I've never seen it, but I know it's a classic.
It worked, Ruth. The antibodies in my blood worked.
The bat antibodies.
My blood has saved you.
From the one time he got bit a long time ago.
Do you know what this means? You and I can save all the others. We won't be alone. We'll never be alone again.
You are sure?
Wait.
I feel he should probably run a couple blood tests or something first before proclaiming victory. Literally overnight. He's just slapped garlic in her face again. Oh my god.
Don't be afraid.
Yep, she's a garlic fan now. She's putting it on all her meals from now on. Make sure the cure stick. Yeah, exactly. What if it like?
Go out there. You wouldn't get 10 feet.
When they come here, there won't be time for questions and answers.
What if the
They'll
cure
come to
just lasts
kill.
until like nighttime
For
and then
God's
it's
sake,
back?
Robert, let me go. Oh, Robert, please,
Ruth, look, tomorrow.
please. Oh, Robert.
Tomorrow.
Wasn't there a TV show for the movie
Tomorrow
in
will be
2000s
all
for
right.
this? I have no idea.
Robert, no.
The hardest time in Ultimate Alliance 3, Doctor Strange Dormammu. Oh, in Ultimate Alliance 3, Dormammu's the hardest boss in that whole game. He's absolutely the hardest boss in the entire game. He's a bitch. How long do you have left of the movie? The movie's only 86 minutes, so it's going to be over any moment.
But it will.
Oh, I froze for a
I've
second.
already checked it under the microscope. Wait.
Oh, he did check it under the microscope.
I'll prove it to you. I'll check it again.
Oh, this is going to go bad. This idiot's going to ruin everything now.
Ruth, just take a look at this.
Oh, he's
This'll
going to kill her
prove
or
it to
something.
you. Ruth, there's no change. I've double checked.
Robert!
Ruth.
Shit.
Ruth!
Robert!
He took her.
Ruth, get away from her.
Stake him.
Are you all right?
Oh, damn, they're all coming to kill him now.
Run, Robert! Robert, run! Robert, run! They've come to kill you, Robert.
It's getting crazy. He done that stuff, yeah. That Doctor Strange fight had no reason being that difficulty. I agree, it's not even like a final boss. It was just another boss in the game.
Run! Run!
There's always the one party pooping infected. Yeah, the Goomba. The one lucky Goomba that got that got a good hit in.
Up there!
Hold on, so these are all infected people. If I understand correctly, these are all infected people that have this cure in them, so they're like temporarily uninfected, right? That's what I understood from this.
There he is.
Wait! You don't understand, wait!
That sucks. Because now you got infected and then semi-infected coming after you. The black shirt gang of the road things.
Wait!
Of course they don't listen to one of their own.
Surround the block! Move! Move!
They had to have seen him go in that bush.
This way!
Literally
hey,
right in front of
over
them.
here! This way! Cover outside!
Oh, there you go, police department. Go grab a couple machine guns. Like, here's your cure. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just gotta find the armory, that's all. Dispense the cure one bullet at a time. Master stealth. Oh shit, the armory. I was just kidding. Also, the door's just completely open. No lock. Is he actually grabbing a machine gun? I swear I've never seen this movie.
Stand back.
Come on, grab the machine gun. It's right there. Why on earth did he grab a gun? Look, there's a couple Tommy guns right there. I've seen too many movies. I've seen too many movies in general. Is he grabbing grenades? I guess like smoke bombs, it sounds like. I don't know, maybe he's trying not to kill them.
There he is, near the church. Over there.
Maybe it's like knockout gas. Then you just like cure them all while... Oh, I think he got shot. Maybe you could cure them all while they're unconscious. You can't kill him, man. He's got the key to the cure. This better be stick bombs. Like I said, had he had the Tommy gun, he would have had the cure in his hands right there. Or he could have gone double Tommy gun, too. Damn. The hell? Those little kids? There are little kids with them. This ending is really weird. Should have gone Scarface on them, I agree. Should probably tell them that he could cure them. Guess he's not, though. So now I can believe vampires and spirit of the church has nothing to them.
Freaks.
Got some garlic.
All of you freaks. Mutations.
Damn. What a way to go.
Hold it.
Oh my God.
You're freaks. I'm a man. The last man.
Robert.
Dude just chucked the spear at him like it was nothing.
They were afraid of me.
I'm
They
debating
were
between Natalie
afraid.
Portman's Annihilation and the original Fog tonight. Original Fog.
They were afraid.
It's my vote.
I didn't know.
Damn, that sucks. They killed him. Imagine being staked by a vampire. Shit, that was more than the stake. That was a whole spear. That's like the zombies from Resident Evil 5 in Africa when they're throwing all the spears at you. Way worse than the stake. I mean, I assume they could get the cure from her body now, maybe? Because, I mean, if he cured her...
Don't cry. There's nothing to cry about. We're all safe now. All safe.
That is a really weird ending. I didn't expect that. It's just like the vampires won, basically. That was a good movie, though. I really liked it. That was an awesome movie. Oh, you know what? Before it ends, let's check out the alternate ending. I saw it on the main menu. Look, see? Alternate ending. I'm gonna put it on. Signal will come back in a second. Oh yeah, they did not remaster this alternate ending.
They were afraid. They were afraid.
I didn't know.
Seems almost the same so far. Gerardo Flores, welcome. Came right at the end. This is the alternate ending. What? That was the same shit. It's only an alternate ending because she didn't tell the kid, like, we're all safe now. That's it. That's literally the only difference. That doesn't count as an alternate ending. Give me a break. That was the same thing. I don't know what you guys think of the movie in chat. I liked it. I thought that was a very well-made movie. The ending was a little weird. I don't know how to feel about the ending. I thought the ending was just like... But you know what? I gotta say this. For movies from back then, like these old black and white movies, I feel like they all have similarity when it comes to the ending. You've got this full story, and then suddenly the end is just like fast forward, boom. Something crazy happens, ending. Like, I like to use Dracula as an example. In the ending of Dracula, like, Dracula you hear him scream, he dies off screen completely. You don't even see him, and then it's just over. Like, a lot of these old black and white movies had really weird, like, sudden endings. I don't know, like this, he finds a cure, then suddenly, like, oh shit, they're coming, boom, speared, done. Good movie, but yeah, it's definitely a product of its time. It was good, the end was done. 7 out of 10 for me, I love these movies. That's a cut, or exactly, that's not an alternate ending. That's just a different cut of the end, of the same exact ending. Alternate endings are completely different scenarios. Way better than The Wasp Woman. Oh my god, that movie is hilarious, though. Yeah, I guess we'll cut it off there. For those that are here right now, just so you know, let me lower this. We're going to stream tonight in an hour and a half, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be, actually, let me change the little icon right now. It's going to be this right here. Hang on. Let's take this icon away and replace it with our game of the evening. Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles. That'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern time today. So, yeah, we're going to do half the campaign and then the second half on Wednesday. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys then. Hour and a half. I'm going to go clean up, take a shower, eat some dinner, and then I'll be right back on. So, I will see you guys then.